Hello, I'm Luke Kaczynski.
And I'm Joel Wheeler.
And our product Freeze Free is here to revolutionize the agricultural marketplace. So, imagine the scenario. It's a long, cold winter or early spring night. Your plants are sitting out there, unprotected, vulnerable. All your hard work, all your effort, in a blink of an eye, could be gone. Up in smoke, frozen. Our product Freeze Free is here to solve that. It's a frost blanket. So frost blankets are an important part of the agricultural marketplace today, but ours is different. Ours is biodegradable, so once you're done with it, you don't have to bother rolling it back up, putting it away, wasting all that time and effort. Ours you can simply pack around the bottom of the plant when you're done with it, and over the course of the winter time it'll rot away, and by the spring you're ready to start anew. Also, ours will be infused with plant-specific nutrients and fertilizers so that as it's rotting away, it's also going to be benefiting the plant and the soil at the same time. Another important factor is that ours is black in color versus conventional frost blankets, which are white. So this is going to be retaining the heat better, keeping it in better, and helping to better protect your plant.
Alright, so for a location, we'll be located in York, PA, which is just south of here. That's key because we're right by, I believe, 3 major highways, so ease of distribution, and also we'll be manufacturing in the U.S. opposed to shipping jobs overseas. And that's what our building will be, more than enough space to manufacture this.
Alright, so here's our human resources plan. We're going to have 15 total employees split up as follows. We're going to have 8 in manufacturing. How we're actually going to manufacture the blanket is to be weaving it on a loom like any piece of cloth. It's going to be made of biodegradable rayon fabric. Then we're going to go through a dyeing process, almost like dyeing it, with a color, but we're going to be dyeing it with the fertilizers as well as the black coloring, and then roll it up for packaging. So these guys are going to be running the machinery to manufacture it, to package it. They'll be making sure the product is produced correctly. We're going to have 3 in shipping and loading. They're going to be taking in the raw materials to produce the product as well as shipping out the finished product to stores. We're going to have 2 in advertising. They're going to be working with promoting the product via social media as well as advertisements in the stores we'll be working with. We're going to have 2 janitors and upkeep individuals. They will be making sure the facility is running correctly, the machines are kept in good working order, the grounds look nice. They'll be making sure everything's running smoothly. We're going to have 2 general department managers. One will be a lower department manager for the manufacturing, the shipping, etc. And one will be a higher department manager for advertising, financials, worrying about the higher end of the company. I'm going to be the CEO. I'm going to be in charge of working with financials and advertising. And Joel and our partner, Logan Fanning, who's not here today, will be also working with financials and advertising.
We're going to be targeting basically everyone who's involved at any level with plants, whether it be professionally or as a hobby. So this covers a huge age group. And for advertisement-wise, we will be taking out ads in papers and magazines. We also have our own website set up, which we'll come to later in the presentation, as well as our own Twitter. As seen here, we've got the website set up and Twitter.
Alright, so here's some of our survey results. As you can see, age was not a very big factor in this product. Preferably, we're going to be targeting young adults, all the way to retired folks, so age 20 plus. And in terms of professions, as you can see, a lot answered others. So we're not only going to be targeting the professional farmer and gardener that this is their business, we're going to be targeting the hobbyist that's doing it on the weekends.
And a vast population of the U.S. actually, even though we are no longer an agrarian society, still has plants that they care for, whether it be flowers or vegetables. And those all suffer from frost in the early spring. And that's represented here very well. And another thing the American population likes is ease. And that's where this comes in. Instead of having to roll it up and store it, you just put it around the roots, it rots away, and they don't even have to fertilize next spring because it's already taken care of that.
Alright, so we're going to be marketing in two sort of different styles of sizes. As you can see with the survey results, it was split half and half as to the size people would want. We're going to have a standard 10-foot by 10-foot sheet that people can then cut up to their individual needs. We're also going to make other standardized sizes, say a small, a medium, and a large, for smaller shrubs, larger trees, etc. So, no matter what you're looking for, we'll provide for you. Most people said they would pay about $5 for this product. We're going to be manufacturing it for $2, selling it for $5 for the standard 10-foot by 10-foot sheet.
And most people agree with us that black would be best because that absorbs most of the heat and provides more warmth for the plant. And they also like the idea that we could infuse it with nutrients, so saves them time fertilizing it and benefits the plants for a healthier new year.
Alright, so here's our swap. Our strengths is as we listed above. It's biodegradable, so it's allowing you a lot of ease of use. You don't have to worry about rolling it back up. It's saving you a lot of time and energy. Also, with it being infused with the fertilizers, you're benefiting the soil, and the blank's retaining the heat better. Overall, this is a great revolution over frost blankets in the past. Our weaknesses is, theoretically, you could save it at season's end, but it's not designed to do that. So someone that may want to save it at season's end may not like this, but again, it's saving you a lot of time. Opportunities. The green marketplace is extremely important today. Everyone's looking for eco-friendly things that benefit the environment. So we could expand into other eco-friendly agricultural products, stakes, tarps, fertilizers, other things that have that green aspect to them. And our threats, any company that sells frost blankets or burlap, there are a lot of them out there, but none are as advanced as this.
We do have competitors, which would be the traditional frost blanket companies. Those are white, almost fabric-y type things, so they don't biodegrade and they don't have the extra heat benefit, so we're ahead there. And also burlap, which is traditional, but it doesn't offer very good frost protection. And our advantages are through the color, we'll have better warmth and better protection. Also, years end, you can pack it around and fertilize it. And being biodegradable is such a huge advantage in the eco-friendly industry. It helps tremendously. Yeah.
Okay, so here are our financials. We're going to be spending about $200,000 in wages every single year, for our 15 employees. We're going to be selling 100,000 blankets the first year, 400,000 blankets by the third year, and by the fifth year, 1 million units. We're going to be spending about $2 a piece manufacturing it and selling for $5. Again, this is the standard 10-foot by 10-foot sheet. We're going to have to invest about $50,000 at the beginning for the building equipment, the manufacturing technology, etc. But after that, we have very little in the way of equipment needs.
In the beginning, first month we'll sell about 5,000 units, which would give us a profit of $25,000. And that would continue at a fairly good rate for the first few months. First year we're looking at 100,000 units, and that's fairly respectable considering the need to protect the plants that almost everybody has. And fifth year, the 1 million units is definitely a thing we'd hope for. It's reasonable though because of the need.
Alright, and here's an example of one of our advertisements. Again, we're incorporating that green, eco-friendly theme, something that will really exude that our product is here to help benefit your land and your plants. So, if you'll join us, we're ready to change the agricultural marketplace one plant at a time.
Nice job.